Hey, we always live Elvis.
Hey, Memphis Mafia Kid,
And Teresa.
and hope everybody's having a good first part of the week. Hope everybody had a great weekend, and we're back with some more viewers' questions.
Viewers' questions. Kathleen Parker. Did you miss hanging out with Lisa after Elvis passed?
Man, did I mean, you know, still to this day, I miss it. I think about it a lot, and go back in times and if I could have maybe changed things, I I probably would have. And just at least, uh, made an effort to reach out. Of course, I mean, neither one of us did. No reason uh, for that. Just going on with our own lives and kind of living in two different worlds, even though we lived in the same United States of America. But things are what they are. Life is tough, but as I tell y'all, and as I sit and think, Teresa, and we, uh, I've got a whole heart full of memories and full of fun, and I'll always have those.
From Kimberly Lind. Did you ever see Elvis with gray hair?
I personally did not. Uh, I've imagined it, and I've seen like sketches and photos of it, and that's kind of wild. There was another question that I had seen about would he have let his hair grow out gray, and I mean, only Elvis could answer that. But y'all, it's like we've all picture. I mean, Elvis is the Elvis that we know, and I can't imagine. I mean,
Yeah.
Teresa, does that make sense? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
to even with the great cyber, it just you never ever could imagine, or I couldn't, an old Elvis. So I mean, Elvis,
He probably would have kept up his.
yeah,
Yeah.
and to me is going to always be the Elvis that we know and love,
And that you remember.
and that I remember. That's right.
Janice Smith. When you got to see Elvis in concert, were you guys backstage or front row seats?
No, we usually were a few rows back. They say usually save the first 6 rows, I believe. Don't quote me at it, but for the fans that he loved, and then they started on back. I'm not sure. I totally remember, but usually it was like 8 to 14 rows back from the stage. Of course, Mom and Daddy were always backstage and always with him. And like I said, at that last Memphis concert, it was great. And then, we went up to after the concert and got Mom and Daddy and went backstage. And that's when Ronnie Tutt uh, gave me his drumsticks for that concert that he did in Memphis that night. So it's like I said, it's just I'm so happy and thankful that those are the memories I get to keep.
Mm-hmm. KGOE 800. Did you ever reach out to Lisa after Elvis's death?
Reach out to her?
Yeah. Did you ever reach out to Lisa after Elvis's death?
No.
Try to get in touch with.
No, I mean we come across each other at Graceland in the '90s, but as far as calling back and forth and staying in touch, that's kind of what we talked about, earlier with the first question. We just did should have, but we did.
Cheryl Ann. What do you think Elvis would say about the condition of Circle G Ranch and the Dolan House?
I know that he wouldn't like it. When he had the ranch, it was beautiful. And of course, when Uncle Vernon lived in the Dolan house, it was beautiful. But uh, unfortunately, times change and things get run down and let go. I wish neither one of them had of. They could still both be beautiful places, and to me, are both part of history and always will be. But He would not be happy with it. I don't think at all.
Yeah. Bobby Hunt. Was Rory still around after Vernon passed, and did y'all remain best friends?
Bobby, Rory stayed around just a little while, and then they ended up moving to Colorado. Uh, and we stayed in touch. We seen each other for some Elvis weeks once or twice, and talked on the phone. Then we just kind of lost touch for a little while, and then we got back in contact a few years back, and we talked on the phone. We have each other's number. The thing about being best friends is we'll always be best friends. We had something unique that we shared that not many kids got to share, and we had a lifetime rolled into a short time during the times we were together. But when you become and have a bond like me and him had, that never goes away. If that makes sense, I mean, he'll always, in my heart, be my best friend.
Dolores Petrie. Do you think Elvis would have dated a girl closer to his age?
I think if the girl looked good, and she
Had the right personality.
right, she caught his attention and attracted him. Yes, I don't think I don't think the age would have had anything to do with it. It's just if it struck him.
TCB Mama. Have you gone to visit Lisa since she was laid to rest?
I have not. And we've talked on the video. Me and Teresa's talked. I do want to go. It's when I want to go. And I'll pick the right time and go and somewhat make my peace and see it. Although I don't know if that's the right words. I mean, we had peace, but just to go and satisfy my inner self. And I'll do that one day. I can't say, but when I do, I promise I'll let y'all know.
All right, and the last question is from Entertainment Agency. Danny, what was your number one place outside Graceland to go if you wanted peace of mind?
Yeah, you had to put it outside Graceland. I mean, Graceland was my peace of mind. It was home. But if I was going to say, going somewhere else, it was probably my grandparents. They lived out in the country, and that was a getaway and a break, if you want to call it. I mean, it didn't need a break from Graceland, but it was a little different. It was out in the country. Me and Rory went at times. Mark Lacker, some of my other cousins. We would go and stay down there sometimes for a few weeks, and down there it was like I said, country. We fished, we hunted, we rode horses, and just carry on. My grandparents were always a hoot, so that I'd have to say that was.
And now it would be your mom and daddy's.
Yeah, well, I mean, always with my mom and daddy it was my peaceful place, and that's why I said, at Graceland. But he had to say outside of Graceland.
Well, I'm saying that but today it would be.
Yeah, today, yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing I
Mine
love
too.
better than to spend with my family, and always will. I mean, Teresa knows that. She loves it too, and we spend as much time as we can, and not preaching to nobody, but time sometimes ain't as long as you think it is. So if you have the opportunity, I'm not telling you what to do, but I can't think of a better way than to share it with your family and the ones that you love the most in your life. So, hey, y'all, we hope y'all having a great week.
Saturday is the day.
Saturday, yes.
June, what is it, 8th?
8th. We will be at
2024.
we will be at Tupelo Hardware Store. Looking forward to seeing each and every one of y'all. And then the next event would be in August. Speaking of which, there's a few tickets left. If y'all hadn't got them, y'all need to get with Danielle. Come. We have a fantastic time. Great questions and answers. A lot of laughs. A lot of fun.
Yeah.
So if you're able to make it, hey, we'd love to see you there. Y'all get tickets of that. Those of you who's going to be able to make it at Tupelo.
And we'll probably be there from 10 to
10, 5, just
depending on how.
Depending on when things start and everything kind of dwindles out.
10.
And I get hungry, I'll have to go eat, stuff like that. But y'all, as always, we love you. And until next video, remember, we always
live Elvis.